Hello. What's up? We're playing all the mods. Make sure OBS is actually doing its thing. It is. Cool. We had issues last time. So, since last time, I did a couple of things. As you can see, I got some netherite crafters. These were actually really easy to make. I started getting loot fabrication stuff going because we got some stuff to do today. I also got all of this stuff ready to pre-go. I did all the thermal generators because our power situation was horrendous. So, these do roughly 800 per tick. I made these. Once you have... I had to adjust the way I did it because it was so much trouble. But you have to have this on pulse mode to basically does one recipe and then sends a pulse, and then this will do another one. Otherwise, it just keeps adding it in there. It's dumb. I did a test run making one of these. But yeah, it works now. Comparator. You have to have this and then this. I wish I didn't have to have that, but this only comes out with one power. So I have this anyway. I'm sure I could use like a whatchamacallit and it wouldn't slow it down, like a redstone torch, and it wouldn't slow it down. We could just invert it, but whatever. I did this. I don't know if I showed this, but I made a fisher. Or a marine fisher. And it just catches like fish and other stuff. I put this here because it catches... I don't know if we'll see one, but it catches enchanted books occasionally, and if you just pump them in here, they automatically apply. And then it also catches gear sometimes, so that gets thrown into here and automatically salvaged and sent over to here. And then I just have a trash bin for like leather boots and just stuff we don't need. And anything that is one of these items that is also one of these will go into here before it goes into here, so... yeah. It catches a couple of things. I have an extra drawer just in case we need it. But like it catches nautilus shells. It does basically anything you can catch from fishing, this thing will catch. And we get a ton of fish out of it. Oysters. I think you can open these. What can I do with these? They're Croptopia. I can make fish and chips. Summon guardians. Interesting. You can make a quote-unquote pufferfish. Cheese. Never mind, you can't do anything that I thought you could do with them. Also, you get sea lettuce? I don't know what you can do with this. I haven't looked into any of this. You can make fried calamari. Culinary generator. Cool. Gourmand dynamo. Okay. Anyway, so I started going down the route of taking all of these and adding in the auxiliary reaction chambers like this to them. Problem is, you add those, you get maybe 100 more RF per tick. You have to make those using the pulverizer, which I added those to, which means now I can add these to everything along with the hardened that has this. You got to make all this stuff. You don't have to make this. This is for the next level that I don't have access to yet. We're going to work on that today. And then your multi-servo press for your electrum plates and all that. But this thing is just kind of slow. It works. It does okay, but it's kind of slow. And then these don't really do much. Even I was taking a look at like the max upgrades for them, and they're still not great. These, on the other hand, these are the spirited ones. They're second from the highest. They're the only ones you don't really need special stuff for. You just have to energize things. These make 4,200 FE per tick because it's 280%. The reason for that is underneath there are these block of blazing crystal. I might have I do. I have some generators, and then we have blazing crystals. Cool. Get all of these. I'll show you how I set these up, right? So basically, you throw all these blazing crystals down, and then you can just... That's not what I want to do. Why did that happen? Cool. And then you just do this, and they auto-replace in your inventory. I have a sink here, that gets pumping water. These need water to run. And because they're on the blazing crystal, look at that, we're already at 1 million. Because they're on the blazing crystal, they do 280%, which is good. And then I just add some cabling. And now we're making, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4, 20. Now we're making 22,000 extra RF per tick because of those 4. And it is very resource intensive, but it's easy when you have the resources. Now, the next thing I was going to do is, I'm going to go up here, and if we come over to our spirited thing here, and we go click, delete all of these. They don't stack, they suck. We're putting them all in here because you can't use them for literally anything after you have these ones. So now we just go boom, 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 boom. I made 19 of them. They're they store power. They're getting wirelessly charged right now. Max IO, which I guess is input output, is 40,000 per tick, which is a lot better than the other ones. I don't actually know exactly what they were, but doing this will make it to where this process is quicker, which means it can get back to putting more items in it quicker, which means hopefully we don't have as big of a delay whenever we're trying to craft stuff like this. So one thing I did too was I made end seeds so we could start getting end stuff. We had everything for that. You just add glowstone to lava, you get end stuff, and you can make the amalgamation. I also made dye seeds so we can make every dye we need, and I made uraninite, which is tier 5. And the reason I did uraninite, the whole reason I set that whole thing up and everything, was so I could come over here and I could go reactor, and we are at the 2nd highest level reactor, and believe I actually don't know. Let's take a look at this. So we go reactor. It's a 3x4x3 multi-block generator that burns uraninite as fuel to produce Fe. To build it, you'll need to make 36. Auto build, make sure to clear some room first. You want to cool the reactor down for it to create more Fe, and if you do this with either solid or liquid coolant, to use the solid coolant, you also need to give it some liquid coolant as well. Dry ice makes for a great solid coolant. Note, 1 water bucket will do. You can also increase the Fe generation by keeping the fuel buffer full, as well as adding both coal and redstone to the reactor. Using blocks of either will also work. So, I think it said 34. Craft 34. Ah, that's right. For some reason, this thing's weird, and every time I do it, I need to go boom, boom, boom. Make sure it's not trying to craft anything. Okay. So now, reactor. Every time I restart, I have to do that. And now it'll craft it. So if we go over here, these guys are blasting away. The energized steel is so quick, it doesn't even show that it's doing it. It'll show it occasionally. Let's see here. So we have quite a bit of stuff to process. We have to process a good bit of the spirited, which is going to take a lot of power to do because they're, with the emeralds, they're like 6 million FE per spirited crystal. Same with the niotic, which is diamond. It's a little bit less. It's like 3 million or something. Right now it's making the blazing ones. Yeah. So it's making the blazing ones. It's still making them very quick. So realistically, where are we going to put this? So we are going to... We're going to put this like right here. Now while we do that, we're also going to want an exporter. We are going to want... We have universal cable. Let's see here. Let's go cube. Wait, let's go energy. See what we have here. So the power energy cells, 400 million at spirited. This is ultimate and it's only 100 million. So if we set up energy cell, that holds 1 million at the starter, which is really good. So if we set up all the crafting for this, should be pretty easy to get going because we already have a lot of it set up. Blazing, niotic, spirited. To do the, you can do a creative one. An ATM star and all the energy cells make a creative energy cell, which is 9E. I don't even know what that means. It takes 2,147,000,000 FE to make this with an ATM star, which you gotta do a whole bunch of stuff here for it. So we're not gonna do that. We have that. To get the nitro ones, you need nitro crystals. To get nitro crystals, it's either nitro crystal essence and a nether star, or nether star, block of redstone, block of redstone, block of blazing crystal. You need a nether star. That's going to be a process. But this is part of the reason we have the model framework set up in our inventory. We'll figure that out later in the episode. Part of the reason I did this is so I could throw all of this stuff into here. How's this doing? It's getting there. Now, do I want to do... I could realistically just set up a ton of energy cubes and just have them all feed into the end one. And they'd work pretty easily. Ultimate energy cube. Is there anything past the ultimate? There's the creative energy cube. Stored energy infinite. You can make it, but you need unobtainium block. That is... Or you can use 4... Oh, you have to use 4 of the creative ones to make the... Oh, you can just literally make one that just has infinite. Like, it just starts with infinite energy. This is crazy. You make that and you're set. You no longer need to produce power. That's actually really cool. But you can make this one, which is holds infinite, and you need unobtainium, where I feel like that's not a bad deal to be able to hold infinite power. But we don't have that, so we're gonna do 30 of these. See how long that takes. We're getting close. So while we're doing that, we're gonna check. Alright. Wither. See how many of these we can make. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can do 5, which is more than we need. We only need 4. We're also gonna need a sink. There we go. And then I started making pipe. Started making the ultimate mechanical pipe. I'm gonna make like 20 more. It's gonna take a minute because we have other stuff auto crafting in here. But I started making the ultimate mechanical pipe because I have had issues in the past with crashes from using the pipes. But they seem to be doing really well here. But yeah. We still have this whole thing. I set this up and I basically added a blue effect onto this. It just gives it more damage and a little bit more entity reach. Inflicts weakness and gives me a socket, but like I have no need for any of that right now. It's done. So now we go reactor. Cool. Let's go over here. Sick. This is one of the coolest setups. Nice. So now we are going to set up a sink here with a mechanical pipe here. Configure it to push. Boom. It is now full of water. Okay. So we also are going to need redstone. So let's drop right down here. We only have 13 cables, so not enough. Do our importer here. Or our exporter. There we go. Cable. And that way is the closest. Nice. Ran out. Cable. Alright, we got a ton in here. I set those on AutoCraft already, just to have them. There we go. Now this is set up to go there. And we're going to want another one right here. Comes out this way. This one is going to export redstone. Red. Redstone. coal. Now it's doing that. Do that. Solid coolant. I don't know what I can use as a solid coolant, but can I export? I'll just do another one right here. Export. And there it is. Now we don't have a crafting thing set up for uraninite, so we need to. Actually, we might. Uraninite. We do! Cool. So we're gonna do that. We're also gonna do a crafting card. Put this there and there. This should start getting uraninite. It is. It is now generating. I don't know what K%S is, but it's doing it. What can I use as a solid fuel or a solid coolant? Can I get like snow blocks? How hard are snow blocks to get? That's not what I wanted to click on. Can be used as a moderator in a bigger reactor. We're not doing bigger reactors, so that's fine. Block heat properties, block conversion, multi-servo. So how do I get snowballs? I can make a force craft freezer and freeze any type of ball. Seems like a good idea. Freezer. Freeze. Snow. Freezing. Freezing core. Never mind. Snowball. Loop fabricator from snow golem prediction. Dungeon chest. Centrifuge with snowy cone. Blast chiller with a ball cast and water. Start. We need 10 gear on autocraft. We don't have 10 gear yet. 10 gear. I don't think we have any platinum either. Like, are we getting platinum from anything? We have 13 platinum ore chunk. I think we got that from endstone. Unobtainium, vibranium, allthemodium. This stuff seems pretty good. Allthemodium just seems like it has better armor toughness. Huh. Cool. Alright, so we're not doing the platinum one right now. This is my random stuff one again. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Blast chiller. Packed ice. How can I get ice? Heat frame cooling. Heated centrifuge, block conversion, centrifuge, philosopher stone, blast chiller, multi-servo. Is it a waterlogged extractor over blue ice makes ice? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Okay, let me go here. It says welcome, bounty board, tips, getting started, a head start. Dang it, I can't do it again. And I would have needed more anyway. Ice. I have one ice already. I literally just need one more. Do ice essence, ice charm. She needs blizz powder. From blizzes, which I don't have. Could do just, well, no, because I need an alchemy catalyst. And that's a ways down. Barrel mixing a snowball. Do I have a way to get, like, one snowball? Not really? If I do an extractor, then I need snow. So that doesn't really work. Cold. Cube. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any way to get snow here without already having snow. Let's try snow again. Pure daisy, water around a pure daisy equals snow block, which can give me snowballs. So snowballs, which I can then use to make ice somehow. How does snow turn into ice? Barrel mixing. Okay. So we're gonna have to run through a little bit of botania. Mystical. fertilizer. Honestly, sure, we'll just do that. And then we're gonna go out here and go boom, boom. That's not what I was going for. Fertilizer. I need the floral fertilizer. Sure. $15 should be fine. I think I can make a essence. An essence? A essence? Yeah, I think I can make an essence that lets me basically just to make these flowers whenever I need to. Agglomeratio. Mystical flower. 1, 2. Need more pink. Fertilizer. No, 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 no. Fertilizer. Fertilize her. I barely know her. Do some more of that. Yeet. Go here. Yeet, 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 yeet. Oh, also, I made 2 more 256, or I made a single 256 and a 1024. But I also deleted our chest setup here, the chests we had, and I replaced them with ender chests to send them up here, which I added some more stuff to. But I did that so that everything could store up here and be voided instead of filling our system up. And now it's doing that. But because we have as much power as we do with the other things, it's actually processing fast enough that it's not backlogging. This is a netherite upgrade. I don't know if I showed that before, but it's not backlogging anymore. Agglomeratio. Mystical flower. We still need more pink. Fertilizer. Eat. That should be plenty. That is 100% better be enough. Why aren't you harvesting? Oh, you're out of hoeage, aren't you? Probably. Can we make a supremium hoe? 2 of those. 2 of those. Let's just do a ton of this stuff real quick. Yeet 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 eat 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 yeet. Yeet 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 yeet. Let's make our other 2 of these. Supremium hoe. Imperium hoe. We need 2 of those. 2 of these. These repetitive crafts hurt your wrist real bad. Make a bunch of those. And some of those. So I can do less wrist hurtiness. A few of those. A few of those. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. Now for the inferium ones, make a stack. And make a stack. Yeet, 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 yeet. Alright. Inferium hoe. Prudentium hoe. Tertium, which is mining level netherite, because you need that on a hoe. Imperium. Supremium. I believe Supremium is unbreakable. I think. This hasn't broken anyway. Yep, Supremium, unbreakable. There we go. Cool. Now it's set up to where it doesn't need to have issues anymore. Alright, it all seems to be processing okay. Anyway. Mystical agglomeratio. We already have the agglomeratio. We need mystical flower seeds. So we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Do that and that. We're doing this so that when we do get into Botania, we don't have issues with needing flowers. Because Jesus Christ, why do we need to have issues? We don't need that many nature essence. We didn't even have a thing for it, so cool. Alright. So this is gonna go into there. It's gonna go there. I think those are connected. Yeah. Oh, that one's just slow because we don't have enough lily pads over there. Upgrades. Throw a couple of diamonds in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Cool. Void. We basically want to void upgrade anything that goes into here so it doesn't backlog. Let's also make some lily pads of fertility. This is where the dye essence comes in handy. We don't actually have to smelt cactus anymore. $19 more of those. Yeet. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Great, it doesn't like that. So we're going to be missing out on our one in the middle. It should be going somewhat faster now. It's not going a great deal faster, but it's going somewhat faster. So we need a pedal apothecary, which is just that, which is fine. We're gonna go throw. Where do we want Botania? We'll start going out this way for Botania. Botania. Dirt. Yeet, 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 yeet. That is plenty of dirt. Now we're gonna go. We actually need to place a single dirt to be able to lock it, because then it goes grass if you don't. Boom, boom. There's all the dirt. Torch. Light overlay. Go boom. Yeet. 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 Cool. And then this guy's gonna get one shot. He just dropped us 7 million items of stuff we don't need. Alright. Now that we have that, we're going to want a sink over here. Come on. There we go. And we're going to do that. We go with our mechanical pipe. I feel like you can pipe into this, but I don't know. It looks like you can't. Good to know. So we need a bucket of water. We also need to go sleep immediately. Why do you guys like this? I'm just trying to take a nap. And you out here ruining it. What does this guy have? Nothing. Cool. Don't you spit at me. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, I know. Big bad man with the supremium sword just fricked your ass up. Alright. So that doesn't do anything. Cool. Now, pure daisy. Pure daisy. We need whites and seeds. That's racist. White. 8, 12. We'll do 3 of them. We also need seeds. 2, 3. Cool. Need to go here and go 1, 2, 3. Oh, you click it with the seed. God dang it. I'm horrible at this for some reason. So now we go boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click it with the seed. Oh. You have to throw it in at the end. Stupid. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backpack. Put that up there for now. So now, where are we gonna set this up? I'm gonna set this up right here, and we're gonna go boom. Skip 2. Skip 2. Ah, that's gonna be that one. This one's gonna be over here on its own because it's gonna get some fancy slabs of. We'll do mangrove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. And we need our bucket. Oh, god dang it. Well, then how does this work? Oh, I forgot. You gotta do it like boom, 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 boom. Delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. You either gotta use the floating one or you gotta checkerboard pattern it. What the hell? Well, this is obnoxious. Throw that back in there. Alright, we need to go checkerboard, 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 checkerboard. We can take that. We almost lost our pure daisy. That would have sucked. You can't use slabs on the inside. You can do it on the outside, but then it becomes a source block on the inside. Skip 2. While we're here, we're running out of cobblestone. Oh no. Oh, it's gotta be stone. I can't believe we're running out of cobblestone. That's insane. Let's take that out. Does that make a difference? It doesn't. Put that back in. There's diamond. Netherite. 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 Do 2 diamond in there. 2 diamond in there. Should be a little bit better. Nope. It's because of all these freaking things, isn't it? What the heck is going on down here? It's eating up all our cobblestone, man. Do we need to make another cobble generator? Cobble gen. Boom. Boom. Dang it. I can do the water essence ones. Now let's go bucket. Just make 10 of those. Bunch of lava buckets. That didn't like place anything, did it? Okay. Our obsidian's still fine. Cobblegen. 3. Tier 4. Tier 5. Is there a tier 6? No, there is not. I feel like we don't need much more than a tier 5, though. Do that. And then realistically... Unless this is somehow just absolutely broken. Alright, this is all filling back up. It should be fine now. Alright, totally fine. We're using a lot of cobblestone doing something, though. Jesus Christ. What is going on there? Alright. Snow, snow, snow. So now we need a blast chiller. We need water in a barrel to make ice. We'll keep 2 snowballs just because. That in there, that in there. That can go in there. Blast chiller. Packed ice. Got it. We need to do more. There it is. Literally just a nice little start to Botania just to get some stuff rolling for something else. Log. Might as well take some of these and then go boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Because why not? Do 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 do. Throw that in there, that in there. Cool. Come on, turn into snow. Throw that there. glass. No! Cool. And we now have more ice. So, packed ice. Blast chiller. It just needs glass. Why am I... Why am I having issues with glass? Blast chiller. Now let's go set this up over here. We'll do this one behind it. Actually, we'll do this one right here. And this needs a sink, which it already has one, so I don't know why I'm doing it right there. Do it right here. Mechanical pipe. Why does that not want to work? Oh, this is a... Yeah, this is an augmentation one. Input from the right. And there we go. That has that. It needs power. Boom, boom. And main. And it's making ice. Perfect. Logistical transporter. We do an output to the left. And it's getting solid coolant. Perfect. So now we're gonna do ultimate cable. And cube a ton of these guys. Ton of those guys that don't stack. Cube. We're gonna do... So, front is output, back is input. That works. Cube. Now this should be input from everything but the front. And it is. And we just run these cables all the way along the back side of this. And that not how you output power? Does it output from the top like an idiot? It does. It totally does. There we go. Output down, output right. Output down, output right. Output down, output right. That's actually not what I wanted. I want input on all of that. Output down, output left. Output down, output left. Output left. Output left. Output right. Output right. This thing's gonna just crank full. Then it's going to start doing all the ones around it, starting with the bottom. This one needs to output down, output down, output down, output down, and output down. Now we do a flux point. Nope, we need a flux plug. More of those. Flux plug, got that, and done. And we will just go with main. We'll allow power surge. Alright. Now we are cranking power. Thing is generating a lot. We have liquid coolant. We have ice, redstone, coal, all inputting into this. Whenever this gets totally full, which is, it's going to be a while, because that's what? That's 1 billion per 2 rows. So 1, 2, 3, that's 3 billion. Which 1 cube of the other one is 2 billion. Probably should have went with that one. Whatever. This is good enough. Then when this gets full, it'll stop generating. That'll restart generating later. So, alright. Where am I at? I am 1 hour and 4 minutes in. This is our little reactor setup here. I fudged it a little bit. I think I could have just put that in there and it would have been fine, but I wanted a crafting upgrade on that one and not on those two. I should make essences for coal and redstone and put them into here and then make a crafting upgrade for that. Because we might end up running out of coal and redstone. We still have 2K in there. 42K coal in there. I think we're generating it faster than we're using it. 2.2K. 25.4. Yeah, I think we're fine. If we do start running out of coal and redstone, I will make seeds for them. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it for this episode. I don't know why I did that, but Peace.